Hi there guys, welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. In today's episode we are going to start. I don't know how far we can get to it and if we can do multiples, but I am going to contest the Seeker. Let's see if we can do them all or if we can only choose one. Hope we can do them all.
The time has come for those who hunt in the name of the spider to cull their number and seek the best from their brood. The Quiet Five and the Watcher match minds for the attentions of the seeking face. May our most cunning contender capture victory.
You believe you've chosen to be here. You have not. Every movement you made was orchestrated to bring you here. To us. Welcome to the end of your story. Pray, make it climactic.
Oh well, let's see what happens.
Sure you don't want to say something? Your prayers, maybe?
May I assist? Shall we begin? Shall we give them a warm welcome? Luthen! That's your mind your manners.
There's no elephant!
Well, if you...
Nuh-uh, didn't work. Oh, they were then wrong.
Sorry, friend. I can't. I hope you're ready.
Word of that rock!
Exit on. Oh, they
Shall we begin?
wrong. Exit on.
Okay, this whole is the Crucible and the wildlife go. Send the souls to the wheel. Okay, so you can't do the others. Only one.
The Quiet Five have been matched and surpassed. The Seeking Face chooses the Watcher to represent those who seek. Celebrate your victory, but do not tarry. You soon face the chosen slayers and survivors. Only one can be champion of the hunt. When you are ready, commune with the pool of memories. But for now, thank Tuamawai for guiding you to this moment of victory.
Child's play.
Ado content what of course.
Welcome home, chosen of the spider. You and the Seeking Face have established an accord. May you seek greatness with every breath from here to your last.
This belonged to a prior chosen. I will come to claim it when you die. But until such day, may it bring you glory in battle.
The time has... Ready yourself for battle. Then gaze into the pool of memories. It shall reveal the final rite. The battle that shall determine the champion of the hunt. May the greatest of the great achieve eternal glory in our sight.
I'm good. Here.
May I assist? Child's play.
Battle Royale. Let's go, Apex!
The culling is complete. We have at long last the 3 strongest packs of this season.
And now they shall fight. The pack that remains will be the champions of the hunt!
For the glory of the Crucible, in the name of Tuanawai, may the strongest, swiftest, smartest pack triumph.
Begin the hunt!
Why am I in the middle? The faces of the hunt's words seem to echo within the rising applause of the crowd. The voices meld, melding into one another until the air veritably vibrates with a sound, which is when you realize the pit at your feet actually vibrating. The band of the bear rests comfortably, hands on the animals as they look to either side of their threat. The steady vibration escalates into turbulent trembling, and the chosen raise hands to either side, keeping their feet despite the steady ground. The center of the arena explodes. A massive column of swirling water rises before you, lifting the middle of the arena into the air. The water rains down, cascading across the dry stone ground, meeting the rising waters at the edge of the fighting pit. Other chosen shout and gesture the words stolen by the rush of water. They've come to the same conclusion you have. The arena is flooding. Adra shouts at you, gesturing up into the air. Look, rope. You see a pair of thick, heavy ropes dangling from the edge of the platform. They whip wildly, buffeted by the titanic column of swirling water that holds the center of the arena aloft. The Dragonstalkers shout to one another, then breaks the trudge towards one of the ropes. Push against the water, resulting water as it rises to shoulder height. The band of the bear pursues the second rope, coaxing the unwilling animals towards the massive vortex of water. You press after the Dragonstalker, but they have a head start. Freeze the water around them. Temperature plummets and the water begins to harden around the dragons, but one of them counters the chant of her own, summoning a fan of flame to prevent the ice from keep them in place. But you chant quietly, drawing magic up out of the arena floor. Your adversaries struggle against the magic holding them in place. You achieve the rope first. You can barely make out the other rope through this swirling column. The band of the bear struggles with the other rope, trying to determine how to get their bears up. Are the ropes magic? Climb the rope. As you ascend, your muscles straining against Eora's pull, you hear shouts and splashing below you. The darkness splashes and churns around the dragon stalkers, and an incredible huge grub rises from the water to face them. You refocus on climbing. It takes minutes of hard effort, but you pull yourself up the rope to the platform above. It's surprisingly stable, and the audience applause overcomes the roar of the spinning water. The band of the bear pull themselves and their bears into the raised flood and rise to meet you.
Tread cautiously. Somehow it always ends in bloodshed.
Distractions!
Shall we put a mess? Yeah.
That's not very helpful.
The borrow beyond. The next shot won't miss. Somehow it all. Mind your manners.
You catch your breath, turning from the fallen bodies of your foes and into the audience as well. The faces of the hunt voices joins them, rolling across the arena like thunder. A drake swoops down over the arena, adding its own howling challenge to the cacophonous din. With powerful strokes of the wings, it rises higher before turning directly towards you. It descends, claws radiate, fanged more. Everyone get out of the way, don't let it get you. Down the ropes now. Grabbing, attempt to snare the drake. The hook sails across the arcing down as the drake flies under it, wrapping around the rapidly approaching creature's neck. The hook sails high, arcing. Oh, okay, you have lost. Okay, Hammer shall stake the rope to the ground. You produce a hammer and a stake from your gear, and with a quick, expert movement, nail it to the arena floor and securing the rope beneath it. The drake wings above you, swinging over the corridor to the far end of the raised arena. The rope goes taut. The great beast shrieks as propelled downward by its own momentum. It slams into the platform, which rocks beneath the force, and explodes into a cascade of magical sparks. You shimmy down the rope and a light in the foot of water left on the arena floor. Little evidence remains of the dragon stalkers, a handful of disembodied limbs and a pair of armored corpses floating in clouds of blood. Grubsling snacks on the remains of the slayers chosen. The colossal grub turns its fetid maw towards you. It seems only the forces of nature stand between Karaxis and the champion's crown, the seeking phase, but can you endure them? The survival phase asks. Or will they eat you alive? The slaying phase cries out. It's wow, it drops leather forward. That thing is not tiny.
Not exactly my area of expertise.
Okay.
Running won't save.
I can speak your mind.
Let's do that. You can cross that. It's okay how I want you. Summon him.
Word of that
Yes, Captain.
The hunt concludes. Raise your voices in glory to these, the champions of the hunt!
In tones excited, surprised, and all things in the middle, your name roars from the crowd, echoing from every
When
direction.
you tire of the adulation, return to the pool of memories. Humaire will see to your coronation.
Congratulations, Watcher. May you defend the title for as long as your strength deserves it.
Pleasure is mine.
Any friend of...
The caretaker stands before the swirling pool as the waters bubble and shimmer with soul essence. By her side awaits Zingari, shuffling with frantic anticipation.
Approach, honored champion.
Sudden silence on my lifts her helmet, styled with spider legs, portas, and Stelgar features. Lips parted in a shock-toothed smile, she crowned your head with a
By
crown.
the authority of Tawamawai and the souls of Kazuwari, you are declared the champion of the hunt. From this day forth, you are the envy and the ambition of every contender to come. You are hunter, but also hunted. Yours is the burden and the joy of defending this proud title. Now, to anoint you in the pool of memories, that the souls of this place may share in your triumph. Clear your mind. Lower your head into the waters and open your eyes to that which the faces choose to show you.
You take a breath and submerge your face into the pool. The surface of the water gives way only reluctantly, the energy playing across it, tickling your senses. the tendrils of soul energy before you lick your features, probing your nostrils, ears, eyes, lips, and any point of interest. They wrap around your head in soft caress initially, but soon tensing rigidly grasping and pulling you deeper, too deep, intercept the sensation. Despite your focus onto the energy of the pool, you glean nothing from it, save the sensation of being dragged inaccurately under, dead away from the pool. Try to grab at the sides of the basin, but your hands will find no purchase. You're not sure whether they pass meaninglessly through empty air or if you're even moving them at all. You tense your back, shoulders, and stomach, but your face doesn't rise from the water, and if anything, it sinks even deeper. Your chest tightens and your blood runs cold, rushing through your ears, or perhaps it's the flow of the water past you that you hear, or perhaps you fall ever deeper into this ancient pool. The currents calm, you feel the cold weight against your face, and within your ears your hands grip rough stone. Your feet rest in the solid ground, warm air stirs the hair on the back of your neck. You straighten and withdraw your head from the pool.
Feels real sticky. Like something breathing on your neck.
Akira, it is no problem.
Enough of that now. It's time. The axe is sharp. She won't feel a thing.
No, please. This one is my friend. There are other sows. Why not slaughter them?
The other sows will be eaten too. If we are to survive the winter, there must be a fat larder and few mouths. Come, enough of this childishness.
Pork chop. Round in a starlight boar helm, a stout and sinewy on one heels in the quiet contemplation. All manner of scars and burns festoon their arms. The stringy, unkempt hair dribbles from the collar of her helmet.
You fight with the fury of Tuamawai in all his forms. I am Uruke, the surviving face. I wish that I could welcome you under better circumstances. I wish to see you return to your proper place. But the other faces conspire against us. This is Tuamawai's domain. One of the great hunter's many dens in the beyond.
It was one of Galloway's places.
Here, the souls of those who fought and died in his honor may rest until the time of need, when Tuamawai will absorb their cunning and feast on their might. Though you could not walk there from here, you are, in a fashion, still on Kazuwari. This place exists within and beneath its great statue. From here, we oversee the Crucible games. Wahami, the slaying face, has destroyed the flow of souls. To leave this place, you must subdue him. His desecration must be undone. My pig? Watchers all see the past and present of souls muddled as one. I appreciate the condolence. She was a good friend.
but only the first of many I outlived. I came to this island when I was very young. It was a time of chaos and suffering throughout the Deadfire.
You were there, weren't you? You saw the great cataclysm which swallowed Ukaizo.
I never saw Ukaizo, child. Only the storms and the mad sea and the beasts driven to frenzy. Rare even were other kith. Sometimes I thought myself the last Aumbawa in the world. I enjoyed the remainder of my life in this inhospitable place. A very long life. All of it spent as nature would will it. Now I am as you see me, the most enduring of the faces of the hunt. Waham, to leave, we are talons shared upon one clawed hand. Though possessed of our own names, our own eyes and minds, we have united in purpose.
That don't exactly explain things.
We serve to our Crucible.
Okay, sorry about that. Why you brought me here?
It was not me who lured you here. The others would use you to escape this place. They mistake it for a prison. I would prefer that be prevented.
How did the slaying face destroy the flow of souls? Eora points to what at first appears to be a stalactite and a stalagmite of Adra nearly touching the chunks of essence. Rich stone floating around it, leaving little doubt this was once a singular pillar.
Wahami shattered the spine of souls. Now, those who perish in the Crucible do not move on to meet the wheel. They clog this place, or they linger above. Regardless, they wail and rage. It seems utter madness to violate this place. But now I know he longs to escape, or perhaps only to avenge himself on Tuamawai.
If she talks any slower.
Perhaps your arrival is the Hunter God's reply. Leave this place? How then would I serve Tuamawai? He chose me to embody his will to survive. And it is a role I shall proudly enact for all eternity. Then he has decided to punish us all. Strange to have so little time after having had so much. Wahami's grip on the flow of souls must be loosened. After that, well, you are a watcher. I hope that you know more of these things than I do, and can repair the damage the slaying face has wrought. Axika, the seeking face, also resides in this place. She may know how best to handle Wahami. If not, then the slaying face will certainly understand violence. Indeed, I'm sure he'd prefer it. Tuamawai guide your hunt.
Belongs to my empire. All will be built according to my command.
Worry not, Your Majesty. Our nation has supplied Kazuwari with the best architects to have ever graced Eora. The site will be a marvel for the ages.
There will be no debate. This place will be built by Huana hands and minds, or not at all. I will hear no more of it.
I am certain a compromise can be found. If I might be dismissed, I will notify my superiors at once.
Look at the eyeballs.
Let's take a look.
Run the copper lines here and here. Make certain you lay them deep. The floor will inevitably sustain damage, and we can't have someone seeing the conduits.
I can build it however you want, but if they find out, they'll never trust us again. Our work at Ukaizo would be doomed. What if Wano workers visit the site when we're laying the stone? What if someone...
Ukaizo will mean nothing if we cannot prove out our theories here and now. You worry about the masonry. I'll worry about the Huana.
The flowing hair and crown of Hyexika flutters slowly despite the lack of wing in the corner of the beyond. Her face and features appear more defined here, and you see now her rigid posture and wrinkles forged by decades of worry and frustration.
Welcome, champion. I wish this were the reward you deserve, but the work of the righteous seeker is never easy, I'm afraid, nor ever complete. You stand within the Crucible's heart. As one of the stewards of this place, it pains me to admit that you've caught us in a state of floundering weakness. In his desperate flailing to escape, Wahami smashed the pillar. Now the flow of souls through this place is choked, and the Crucible doomed. But now you're here, and I imagine the gods follow on your heels. That is not ideal. By severing the Crucible's connection to the rest of the Beyond, Wahami has limited Galawain's influence on Kazuwari. I can only imagine that he has sent an agent to reclaim it by force. His beast will drench Kazuwari in blood. But first, he will destroy this statue and all within it, the two of us included. Another reason, Watcher, why you must stop Wahami. Tawamawai was a mythic figure among the ancient Huana, a great three-headed monster, the greatest of all predators. We featured it prominently in our designs here on Kazuwari, in part to appease their overbearing king. Over time, Galawain bent the figure to his purposes. He may have stolen its identity, but in doing so, he granted it a kind of godhood.
So it is a god, but not a god, twisted by gods into godhood? Captain, I have many questions.
You could say it was made in your image, in a manner of speaking. What do you mean? Ah, yes. I should remember I am speaking to a Watcher. When we conceived of the Crucible, we were on the cusp of several major breakthroughs in our study of the soul and the beyond. The Huana, however, did not share our interests. As a result, much of this place was constructed in secret, away from their attention. That the Crucible's true nature remains hidden to this day, I take a measure of pride in it. A Watcher can seek souls in the in-between, but more curiously, those souls can see them back. The mechanism within the Crucible attempts to replicate that signaling property, only without a mortal body that is susceptible to death or disease. Every hunter chases Galawain in their own way. Do I hear an accusation in your words? To a hunter, or a god of hunting, the term trap is no pejorative. But yes, we designed the Crucible to capture the essence of those who met defeat here, and some of the power of the victorious. Within the Crucible, today's hunters may learn, firsthand and without coddling, the lessons that slew hunters of the past. That this place also serves as an island of bounty proved an unintended but desirable outcome. You may have noticed that Kazuwari is overrun with beasts of unusual size. Animals touched by Galawain.
Once or twice.
Such creatures were not of this island prior to the Crucible's construction. No, we were the first set to this task. Always us three. I cannot imagine it any other way. This is no typical temple to Galawain. It was designed to advance our understanding of soul manipulation. Actually, the talents of the Watcher. Do I hear an to a hunter? But yes, within the do I to a hunt? But yes, within the know that he lives up to his role as the slaying face. Be on your guard, Watcher. And good luck.
Axika's spiderling finally arrives. You hunt well, champion. Your fury pleases Tawamawai, as does the blood you have spilled in his name. Your strength and fury will live forever. You will speak for Tawamawai. You will become as a god. What? But it is the will of Tawamawai, the greatest honor any hunter can ever hope to earn. You have earned this prize. You have earned eternal life. Take it! I needed the souls of the vanquished to fill this place, to gorge on them and ready myself for the trials to come. But most importantly, I knew the broken pillar would bring you. A lure that would attract only a Watcher. You will fix the River of Souls, and we gaze into each other as only Watchers can. Until I wear your living hide, and you walk the heavens. When I walk in your body, I will adapt, will be free, will hunt Eora once more!
Is that even possible? Seems a bit early in y'all's courtship for that.
Ain't nobody ever taught you how to ask politely?
Would be easier if you relent, but Tawamawai would not disapprove if we settled this by force. I've always enjoyed an actual challenge. I will best you, will hold you to the ground. So we must settle this with strength. Tawamawai would have it no other way! A test of might is what Tawamawai would want.
Conflict is shall we begin?
Swallow you whole!
That's not
very helpful.
Well, if you insist.
You will be mine, Watcher.
What?
What say?
Somehow it always ends in bloodshed. I'm afraid not. Agree. Mind your... Shall we? Ha-ha! Better than that.
You need some.
Somehow it always ends in bloodshed.
Man, can you just stop?
Oh?
Well, if you insist.
We have become fractured, turned upon ourselves. Still, I am thankful for your intervention, albeit deeply ashamed of our conflict. Strange. I wonder why. Perhaps there was more to it than we knew. All that remains is for the flow of souls to be restored with the tooth of Toamawai. With that done, you should be able to leave this place. Live well, champion of the hunt.
The completed circuit thrums with the flow of souls. You tense strong feeling of joy, despair, and everything in between resonating from the Adra as the essence streams through it. As you enter the flow, the sensation becomes almost auditory. Cries of relief, tears of happiness, screams of agony all echo at the edge of your senses. They melt together into an incoherent chaos that rushes past your ears as you're swept against the current by the gravity of your physical form. You feel your body nearing. Okay, cut the crucible off from the ground. Return to the ear. You slam into your body as if falling from the great height. You wake with an involuntary gasp to find Ngari looking down at you. Very object to fit armor, large palms are surprisingly rough and dry. He pulls back, looking at your hands in blank
Where did that come from?
You hold the tooth of toe in your grasp. Somehow you return from the beyond with a physical object. You become gradually aware of shouted orders and panic screams.
A question for later. What matters is that you're back, and just in time.
Still here and happy to see you.
A huge reptile erupted from the inland sea. It attacks the Crucible. Humaire fights it, but without your aid, I fear she'll feed it instead. Kazuari needs you, champion. Go. Save her.
It's like the islands got up and started walking.
What of course.
Lego. I don't understand. I mean, how do I get up? I don't understand how I get up. Can something has happened in the arena, considering the unusual happens daily here. Please don't tell me I have to go through the mural thing again. That would be the stupidest design to get up to the arena. Under circumstances, I would understand if it was like an arena fight or whatever, but if it's... Oh, let's just have a look. I can't even...
Kazuari needs you, champion. Go.
How? I don't know how. There's no marker, nothing. This is really bad design.
beast's breath rolls over you in a fetid wave. The stench of rotting fish nearly overpowering. A light sparks in its beady eyes, and the shouting from the stands fades away to nothing, replaced by the guttural rumble of Galawain's displeasure.
This is my temple, my island, my security against Aethys's madness!
The beast tail whips and snaps across the arena fighting floor. It is restless, hungry for
My
fight.
connection to the island is returned, yet it is not as it was.
The force of Galawain's displeasure hits like a kick to your chest as you fight to catch your breath. You hear a low, building growl of the god's animal retainers as a whisper on the breeze.
What happened in the beyond? What did you do? Weave your tale now, while you have a tongue still to tell it. I must admit, I'm surprised. You are known among the gods as a willful and contrary creature. I only regret that a scavenger like you stole my kills before I had the chance to crush them in my own claws. By your actions, the Crucible's trial will persevere through many seasons to come. Those who fail their trials and give their lives to the arena will remain a part of it, as it should be. Nothing. He has his hunt, and I have mine. His constant, pointless adventures in the mortal world are none of my concern. I said I admired his nerve. We believed he intended to rejoin the Pantheon, not tear it to pieces. I will hibernate and let the other gods squabble in my absence. Am I? Because I choose not to throw myself endlessly at every foe to cross my trail? Better to endure, to plan, to lie in wait. You stand before me now. Me, Galawain, a god. And this is what you ask. The Crucible is a hoard of essence for me to draw from. A safeguard against the rash and foolish decisions of the other gods. It's mine. Enough questions. Pray to your favored god, Herald of Bareth, for your death is near at. I am not beholden to the god of death.
Like shuttered lamplight, the glow of Galawain's presence leaves the beast's eyes. Dark encroaches at the edge of your vision, until all you can see is a pinprick of light swimming in the emptiness of the beyond. Suddenly, the light blooms, and its force shoves you back into your body.
Ready to brawl?
Somehow it die.
Too tall. That must hurt. You cannot whack him any harder. There's a Too much water.
Another withers on the vine.
Taxed to my limit.
Nuh-uh, didn't work.
Shall we begin? What's our plan?
All things worth and raw. Mowing. On us.
I cannot whack him any harder.
What can I do you for? All things worth it.
Shall we begin?
This is futile.
Seeing trails.
This thing isn't.
Good job.
The beast collapses into a heap of blood and scales. The massive creature expires with a tired hiss, and you sense the familiar phenomenon of a soul departing a body. Only the energies involved are of a size and scale that threatens to overwhelm you. The essence rages around you as if desperate for direction. You can provide it.
Send the soul essence to the wheel.
Without moving your physical hand, you extend your soul's grasp and pull at the center of the spiritual mass. Drawn to your presence, the soul accepts your invitation. Within moments, the essence swirls about you, ready to follow your lead. You guide it through the Adra hidden within the statue of Tuamawai, and into the beyond.
It's over then? The souls have... That explains much, doesn't it? Thank you for calming their turmoil.
I'll remember what you did, even in my next life. Promise.
Now we live, we seek, and we slay. We survive.
Watcher. I hear tale of another artifact ripe for the reaping.
Go away.
Welcome. I hope I can be of service. Fred Gallarde. If I might ask, what did you learn from them?
When you put it that way, it sounds rather familiar, doesn't it?
Incredible. Strange to think of all these things we see, and what lurks beneath them. Just one of Kazuari's many lessons.
How may I help? Of course.
Just one thing. Something of Barrett. Yeah, it's gone now. It only had 3 years.
My patrons, of course.
Sadness.
How may I help? Of course.
See, Galloway, idiot. Now you lost your bait. You should not have challenged me. Dumb.